Hey, what's going on, guys? So we are here for Mindset Monday. Wanted to come up with something a little bit different, something we probably haven't talked about. But I want to. We were going to talk about protecting your mental space, but I think that's one part of it while we're in the holidays, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know how much you want to take advice from Dave or myself about protecting your mental space, especially if you heard some of the conversations. So let's let's get something a little bit more realistic, okay? How to keep momentum through the holidays, right? I think that's huge, and I think you can gain a lot of ground in these times, and I think you can gain a lot of ground in these times because everybody else does pull back, right? But I think the first part is protecting that mental space. So, Dave, why don't you talk a little bit about that, and then I'll go into what else they can do to maintain and hopefully accelerate momentum through the holidays.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing you need in the holidays of protecting that mental space is just awareness to begin with. Your routine's going to be thrown off a little bit. You have Thanksgiving, especially, here, because there's a thing as a community that everybody does here every year. And it's a whole day of events, football, a high school rivalry here, then family, and then boom, what do you got Friday? Mostly everybody here, they're off on Friday, then they're off until Monday. People are in town that haven't been around for years, but it's very easy to get caught up, thrown off of your routine. You got the old school crew. Hey man, let's go out till 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. If you're my age and if you're still doing that, you fucking need a reality check. Like that's just the bottom line. But it's very tempting, right? To come in, those little changes of scenery, people you haven't seen in a while, your family especially. You're gonna get your very opposite leaning family member and create an argument and probably flip a table and so forth. But guys, realistically here, now's the time to really test yourself, right? To test that fortitude, that discipline, to not get caught up in that, right? To not overindulge, to not be like, get what did we talk about a couple weeks ago? The case of the fuckets, right? I got Friday, I got the weekend, I got Monday, right? No, don't. Now's the time to not lay off the gas. Understand that if there is something like that, the best thing to do is disengage. Thanks, but no thanks, right? You get that one family member, that's an asshole every year, right? Disengage. Trust me, get away from that. Yeah, cool, man. That's your opinion. That is what it is. You know, that's
Yeah.
cool. Oh, you still doing that little credit thing? Yeah, sure am. You know what? I need to go outside for a minute. Let me talk to you in 10 minutes. Do
So
whatever it takes to
some of
protect.
us don't come with that built in, Dave. I'm just telling you. I'm one of them.
I
I,
I
I
am.
don't I don't have a disengage button.
Well, I don't either. I'm trying to still. It's something I'm working on after all these years.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm gonna
Right?
only speak to things I've been successful at, right? So listen, here's what I would do. I'm gonna be real with you guys. And Dave, I love everything that you were doing. But I want to be serious. All right, you get into a tiff with somebody, fuck it. All right, go work out. Okay, go lift some weights. Go do something that's going to change your state, and that's usually for me what would do it. Or go for a run, right? Or you know what? Go play with the dog. Take the dog in the backyard. Go play with the dog. Anything that is positive and that is physical and getting you moving will break that little state, and then you can go back to the table a little bit more relaxed. Okay, that's one thing. And as much as we're kidding around here, Dave, protecting your mental state is everything, right? Because you don't need to hear the negativity from other people. And most of the time they don't mean anything by it, but they don't understand how that can impact somebody. All right. Number two, everyone has every excuse in the world why they should be pulling back, doing less, okay, or taking a day off. And the way I would look at that is a massive, this is going to be a massive opportunity to leapfrog a lot of people, right? As people start reeling it back or pulling it back, you push forward, you'll pick up extra business, you'll pick up extra momentum. And that is the exact same momentum that you can use to start the year off very, very strong. All right. At the end of the day, that's what you guys should be focused on. Where can you pick up little gains? All right. I would stick, if everything has been working well, I would do more of it. Okay. And I would do more of it like, hey, if you're used to working at 100%, try to go 120 throughout these days. Like, I'll give you an example, Black Friday. Whether you're off or you're on, there's still things that you can get done. There's still things you can use to propel you forward. Make sure you're doing them. All right. Most people are literally checking out at this time. All right. And that gives you a massive opportunity to get even more done, get even more business done. Okay. The holiday should not be a slow time for you. All right. And worst case, if there's nothing for you to do, you can always produce content that's going to be helpful and useful for people. We live in an eyeballs economy, okay? Which means the more eyeballs you have on you, the more you can earn, the more people you can help. All right. This should be what you're thinking of doing. This should be where you're trying to go. All right. Like, I just put out an ad last week. I told my team we need a marketing intern. We have somebody that runs all the marketing. They can't produce enough organic material for us. Okay, they can't. Yeah, exactly. Numbers game, Roxanne, 100%. They can't produce enough video work for us. So I told them, go get a marketing intern. Why? Because I want to supercharge everything we're doing. All right, it's a great opportunity. Get plenty of eyeballs. I just launched a capital tools course. I said, make a ton for capital tools, okay? Because business owners need that, right? So I have my game plan. We have our game plan going into this. Now we need to learn and, basically accelerate this game plan. How do you do that? You do it with more content. You do it with more eyeballs. This doesn't just work in my industry. It works in every industry, okay? Now, could I have taken all of this time to kind of relax and then launch it January 1? Yes, I could have. But you know what? I'd be 2 months behind. Okay. Where I rather get people in, see what I can improve on it and keep going and make it the best program that has to do with business growth and business financing ever. All right. And that's one of the things that I am working on constantly. We're getting people into the program and then we're working with them one-on-one during a strategy session. We're trying to figure out, hey, what else do you need? How else can we help you? All right, to make the offer perfect. So then guess what? When I start throwing ads at that, I know it's going to get supercharged and it is going to revolutionize and change my business. All right, I'm literally giving you guys my game plan going into 2024. Okay, and how I started it now. All right, and I think this is a perfect opportunity because I know people pull back. I know my competition pulls back. Okay, I know people are going to be focused on taking this week off, taking probably a week or two around Christmas off. And you know what? This is the time that I want to get ahead, build that momentum or accelerate that momentum into 24. And that's what you guys should be thinking of. Think about how that looks in your business. What are the things that you can do? What are the things that you haven't tried yet? Okay. This is not a time to pull back. You want to be going forward. Dave, what are some of the things you're doing besides, not fighting people at Thanksgiving and flipping tables?
Yeah, I'm going to the shooting range a little more often. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, right. One of the things we're dialing in more, like you said, how you're doing that for your company, putting out the program, dialing down on ads. Well, look at the person that's receiving that, right? Like, you're investing into yourself. One of the things that we're looking at as a whole, besides creating that momentum, is, hey, what's another skill set we can add, right? How are we investing in ourselves? Well, guess what? If you're going to create that momentum, and it's really going to propel you into the beginning of the year. Because you're probably going to close some more deals, right? But you're always going to get those people, hey, until next year, right? And then January comes off really quick. But mix in there at the same time, right? Mix in investing, get another skill set, take a course. We're working on something internally right now to better ourselves, right? We got like 2 or 3 things rolling in as a team. So that way, when we're still implementing this in December, right, getting really dialed in, that it's a transition to next year. And the other thing, guys, 24 already started. You'll see anybody that's in business or that's highly successful in business or around those right people, they're already talking about 24. 23 is over, right? It is kind of over per se, but the momentum, everybody talking about next year, stay dialed into that, right? Keep dialing, keep going. and don't stop. It's like everybody has that. I want to get healthy for my resolution. Start now. Start today.
100%.
Body
Dave,
in shape.
I just want to clarify something you said.
Yeah.
You said 23 is over. It's not over, guys. Okay. But what's going to build all the momentum into 24 is one, you finishing 23 as strong as you possibly can. Okay. You want to have great month after great month. And then you want to start like the power. I'll give you an example. If you don't know what the power list is, it's things that you can do you 5 things you can do every day to propel your business and your life forward, right? Those should be focused on the initiatives that are coming out in 24. So they're all done in 24 or they're optimized in 24, right? You don't want to do something that is still not going to be a part of whatever momentum you are trying to build into 24, right? So for 23, I want all my stuff for 24 lined up. I want to make sure I finish November and December strong, help as many people as I can. I want my team dialed in, knowing exactly what we're pushing, what we're trying to accomplish between now and the end of the year, and then January 1 to December 31.
Yep.
Okay. And having that type of structure, having that type of clarity will allow all boats to row in the same direction. Okay. Because otherwise, you're just going to have a mess and you're going to be putting out fire after fire after fire. And the fires are going to come regardless of how organized you are. You just have to know it and be ready to deal with them. Right? Dave, what else you got? What was that?
That's pretty much it, man. Like when I say, and yeah, to touch on that, to clarify, yeah, 23, that mentality shift to go over. That doesn't mean stop doing what you're doing and wait till then either.
Exactly. There's no waiting. Okay.
Somebody's gonna hear that. What?
Avoid the negativity, feed your mind with the right initiatives and the right things and focus on the right things and then execute at a very, very fucking high level, right? That's how you're going to get from where you want to be to where you're going. All right. And if there's anything we could do to help you, please let us know. I'm going to drop in the comments Capital Tools. All right. If you own a business, you need Capital Tools. Bottom line. It's the best program I ever put together. Better than Capital Gains, believe it or not. And it is something that is going to change the way you guys look at money. And it's going to give you the tools that you need to use going into 24 and 24 and beyond to grow your business and grow it the right way. Okay. And guys, share this with someone who needs to hear it. I want to see you guys sharing it, comment, interact with it. We do this for you guys, not for me, not for Dave. All right. So push this out, please. We appreciate you. And we will see you, right? We're going to do Financial Fitness Friday, Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you then.
Great, y'all.